Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Murphy. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And on the carry, he's heading left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Heading left after the handoff. Breaking tackles. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Here's the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. A short completion to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Has the first down and more. He'll avoid a tackle there with a slide.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is failed a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Tulane.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Takes the toss, heads to his right, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, and he dropped it over the middle in some traffic there. Now brings up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback.
Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. But that's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to scramble. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
I mean, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
They'll try to run it with the option. Got space looking for the end zone here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Green Wave.
This is just a great job by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle.
14, Notre Dame, 0.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it falls incomplete. And defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Receiver makes the grab. He spins out of a tackle. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They're going to run it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Tulane 14, Notre Dame 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Trying to extend the play. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tulane. And a setup for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Notre Dame 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Fights off a defender. Powering right past the defender. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, they're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle, but first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Green Wave.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Notre Dame, 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
He lets it go on the move. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab. And the defense wraps him up. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Gain of 16. It's third down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to throw it on first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Timeout is called to tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Coming up, second down and goal.
Jackrabbit. Gaucho. Hawk. Lion.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And that one's picked off. What a play. And midfield. Past the 40. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tulane. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Intercepted in the end zone. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for a halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They're going to run the option. Quarterback keeps the football. Pitch to the back. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half. It's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Handoff heading left. Powers through a tackle. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that point.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
And the runner takes off to his right. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
I mean, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
There's the handoff.
Ball carried by the running back. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the Notre Dame offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Short pass finds the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field.
He's picked for a third time tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Green Wave. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He'll take a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
He'll throw it now. And this pass is caught. Physical run breaks through a tackle. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Using his legs, it's Thomas. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And then first down, right back to the running game. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Third down coming. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Tulane 45, Notre Dame.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down.
Here we go. Hold. Gator Spar. Griffin.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
There's nothing better than that. Fourth down and one, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Here's the point after attempt.
Number 21 in the end zone.
And it's up and good.
The extra point is good.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
A running play called on fourth down. Fighting off the defender. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tulane. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Notre Dame offense will take over first and 10.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a deep completion. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Let's go.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's the running back in the flat. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it. They're going to fake it. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. They've got him, and he is short of first down yardage. The fake doesn't work. Took a shot, but the gamble doesn't work, and that decision will be questioned. They pass on the field goal try. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's going to be way off. The receiver was wide open. The pass off target. Missed opportunity. Now it's 2nd down here. It's a shotgun run call. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. 1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
1st down for the offense.
Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
And he lofts it deep over the middle. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in a good position.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The back's got it on the pitch. Touchdown, Green Wave. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
They get him down to the 33 after a solid return.
And the Notre Dame offense will take over. 1st and 10.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Lets it go quickly. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Tulane.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Green 25.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting him off. And he'll be brought down here on the final play of this game. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being...